What is going on, everyone? I hope you're doing well. All right, we're going to do a collective love reading. We're going to check in on the energy for the collective. So if you clicked on the video, it is for you. This is for all signs. We're going to see what's going on in love. So the person you're connecting with, ignoring, person that's ignoring you, maybe you're on a break, maybe you broke up, maybe you threw them out of the house. Who knows? We're going to see what's going on. You could even be with this person still. All right, so we're going to check it out. Make sure you hang out till the end of the reading because as we go through, I clarify, which opens up the reading. You could get little pockets here and there of advice. So let's do it. As always, I will extend the reading where we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the outcome and into your person and see what's going on in their world that you may not know. All right, you guys, let's do it. If you're new here, welcome. I hope this does resonate for you. If not, as it is general, check back next time. But if it fits or it hits, like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments. And if you're returning, thank you for all of your beautiful energy. Y'all let me know what part of the world you're watching from down in the comments. I do read all my comments. All right. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups, Devil in reverse with the Emperor. Interesting. I feel like a lot of you saw happily ever after with somebody here. You may have been making plans for happily ever after with that 10 of Cups, but you are releasing this energy. You're detaching from this. A lot of you are doing this to get your happiness back as well. With the Emperor, you could be dealing with an Aries, maybe a Capricorn, or they have that in their chart. You're taking back your power. With that Emperor energy, could be dealing with somebody who likes to be in control. But with that Devil in reverse, there's something toxic about the relationship. Could be connecting with somebody you found out was married as well. You no longer feel attached. You no longer feel that bond. I think you had a lot of love or, emotion for this person, and you saw them at one time as your person, your forever person. But something's happened and you've decided to release it, or you're trying to. All right, let's get into the reading. Let's do it. All right, what does the collective need to know about love? What do we got? Recent past, you got the Page of Pentacles. We're going to lay out the cards, and then we're going to talk about it. What's going on right now? 8 of Swords. What's on this person's mind? The High Priestess. You guys are being quiet. Maybe you're not saying much to this person. They also know that you're super intuitive, all right? What do they think of you? The 4 of Wands. How do they feel about you? What's going on in their emotions? Page of Wands. Fire, Leo, Sag, Aries. What can you expect from them moving forward? 6 of Pentacles. All right, what are they hiding? What's coming in that you don't see? King of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This is in the hidden factors. So this could be what the universe is bringing you as well that you don't see yet. We'll see what that is. What's your advice from Spirit? The 4 of Pentacles. And what's your outcome? What do we got? The Wheel of Fortune. Definitely a fated, destined connection for some reason, right? We're going to find out why. For some of you, it's for this to go in the right direction. Some sort of change is coming in. For others of you, you had to get through this relationship, this kind of lesson here to lead you to something else. It's going to be different for everybody, but we're going to clarify and see what the main message is. 5 of Cups, somebody's missing you with the 5 of Cups. You've left them in Hanged Man. Definitely somebody from your past with the 6 of Cups. Yeah, you put somebody in spiritual timeout, right? Also, too, as I was getting with those cards at the bottom of the deck, you've gained some sort of new perspective that something was toxic or you had to release, kind of, unchain yourself, free yourself from this connection. You may not be happy about it, obviously, with that 5 of Cups, because we know there's emotion here. But this person is also in 5 of Cups because you left them at a stalemate. It's stuck energy. Yeah, somebody from your past. Somebody doesn't want it to be over, though. I just saw the Knight of Swords headed towards that world, so wanting to open up a new cycle. Doesn't mean you will. It doesn't mean you have to take them back or anything like that. We're just pulling in the energy. You've got somebody in their feels here because they want to repeat a cycle. All right, let's get it going here. What do we need to know? So what does the collective need to know? What's the main energy surrounding love and their person? Page of Pentacles in the recent past. Capricorn energy. That page, it feels like somebody was kind of breadcrumbing, y'all. I'm getting a lot of pages, and then we got the page in their emotions. And it could be for some of y'all because there has been distance maybe for a little while. So they're showing up as page energy because they don't really have a lot to offer, right? You may have blocked this person or something like that. All right, let's get going. Couple more shuffles. What does collective need to know about the person on their mind? Person stalking them, person you're stalking, or the person that's hiding outside your bedroom window and you don't even know it. All right. What does collective need to know about love? Yeah, somebody feels really stuck with that Eight of Swords. They're driving themselves crazy, y'all, thinking about this over and over and over. This could be a stalemate energy as well presently. So why the Page of Pentacles? What's this all about? What is it? And what is it now? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Some of y'all are definitely connected with an earth sign, or you could be an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I think a lot of you decided to release yourself from this energy. Try to detach the best that you can. Get your happiness back, focusing on work. Some of you are in school. You're going back to school. You're doing, you're learning some sort of skill or trade or something like that. It's like you're taking that energy and putting it into something that you can build for the future. I also feel like this person was just very immature, moving quite slowly. What's this Knight of Pentacles? You got Virgo energy. What's this Knight of Pentacles? With the King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, I get for a lot of y'all, even if it's not an air sign, it feels like you took the energy and you decided to, again, throw it into work or school, reading up on something, some sort of skill that you've been slowly building. You may put this on hold for this person or situation. With the King of Swords, you guys could have been taking on that energy. You became cold and detached. You iced someone out. You may have even told them that. And I get for a lot of y'all, this person has been icy and cold, but it's not their true feelings. They're trying to detach, but this is their overall energy because you've put them in Hanged Man. They're stuck, right? And again, it's because a lot of you are like, listen, there's something toxic here. I can no longer feed this my energy, right? I need to focus on things that are going to build security for, me and my life in the future. What's this Eight of Swords presently? What's this all about? What's the Eight of Swords? This is what's going on right now with the Two of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't know what the hell to do. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Eight of Swords. What's this? What is this about? And the Empress, yeah. See, somebody juggled an Empress. And they're realizing it. Libra, Taurus energy. Even if they didn't juggle you with someone else, doesn't necessarily mean they had to, they cheated on you. But whatever they did to cause you to detach or start to detach, they're freaking the F out about it. They can't stop thinking about it. They're going back and forth. This gives me very much energy, that Eight of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. Either, oh my God, what the hell did I do? I lost an Empress. Or an Emperor if you're male. It's the same thing, right? It's just energy. But it's that energy of nurturance and love. That Empress has her shit together, right? People are attracted to that energy because she's nurturing and loving, and it's very strong, powerful energy as well. And she's throwing a lot of love into herself, right? She's very abundant, but she knows her worth. And it just seems like currently, right now, somebody's going back and forth with a decision that they made and they can't stop thinking about it. So it feels like this person had some sort of toxic trait, whether they were just a big asshole to you, or they cheated on you, or they ran, or something like that. Whatever they did to cause you to start to detach, they're in their feels about it. And you don't want to be bothered. That's what it looks like. And they're also in their mind. They're in their mind and their feels. Collective. What's on their mind when it comes to all of this energy? What are they thinking about when it comes to you and the situation? High Priestess, Pisces energy, and the Strength card. Yeah, you're holding back big time. Card of Leo. They're also holding back. There's like this game here going on. Well, if collective's going to be silent, I'm going to be silent too. So it's almost like they're taking on that King of Swords energy, like trying to come off as detached. But trust me, they're not. They're trying to make everybody in their life, including you, by being silent, most likely, that they don't give a shit. But they clearly do. So this is a tit for tat. Because they, again, on their mind is they can't read you, right? They don't know what the hell you're up to or what you want. You're just being quiet. And I think for a lot of y'all, it required a lot of strength to be able to hold back from this energy. Why is the strength card here? With the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. Some of them think that you're doing this to play a game, but you're not. You're just pouring into yourself. You know what I mean? It's like you understand who you are, you know your value and your worth. But again, for some of you, they feel like you're manipulating the situation by holding back. So you guys are like mirroring each other in a sense. When in fact, I feel like you guys are taking something new in your life and you're spinning it into gold. You're spinning it into gold, right? You're creating something that I think that some of you have already started in the past, and others of you, this is something completely new. The Magician is our first major arcana. So it's using all your resources and tools to create something new. So it seems like you're really busy with that, but they're interpreting it as you playing some sort of game. Like, oh, collective isn't going to reach out to me because, you know, they're waiting on me. And there's some ego going on here. Which, I mean, the King of Swords can be a little egotistical. What do they think of you? What do they think you want? Or what is the energy they think you're sitting in right now? You've got the Four of Wands. What's this about? With the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So again, Page of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is somebody that's very skillful. They're beginning something new, could be studying something new. Some of them think that you guys are interested in a new relationship or you have a new relationship coming in. What's this Four of Wands? That's probably also why they're the freaking Eight of Swords going crazy. What's this Page of Pentacles with the Four of Wands? Yeah, with the Four of Wands. Y'all, this person, if you are in complete no contact and they don't know what the hell's going on with you, they're assuming that you've started a new relationship, that you're happy. A lot of you, again, are working hard, you're studying, you're doing something like that, but you're happy doing it. It's something that's going to bring you or is bringing you stability and celebration into your life. How do they know this? Hell if I know. Some of you are still in contact. You know, not everybody is broken up or in no contact. You might still be communicating with this person, but they definitely feel like you're detaching, you're pulling away. You've had this kind of aha moment. Instead of feeding their ego, you're taking that love and you're putting it into yourself because they seem to be very cold and detached. But that's just how they're coming across. What's really going on is they miss you like crazy. And even if you're still with them, they miss the love that you pour into them because you're pouring it into yourself. And again, if you're completely not with this person and you're not talking to this person, they feel as though you're manifesting a new relationship. And you might just be doing that. What's this Four of Wands? I mean, who wants to stay with somebody who's silent, cold, detached, and egotistical and not willing to put in the work? It just seems like you put this person in spiritual timeout. Why is the Four of Wands here? Yeah, with the Sun, happy. They view y'all as being really happy. You've got Leo energy here. Going towards something new. You want change. Also, too, you have clarity on this person and the relationship and the reasons why it wasn't the healthiest for you. So they view you in actually a really good light, but not giving that attention to them. Why is this person in the Five of Cups with that Hanged Man? What is this about? Yeah, the Nine of Cups. Again, you're pouring into yourself with that Nine of Cups. And, you know, you are wish fulfillment for this person, but their ego and their pride won't let them tell you that. So they do miss you. They don't want to be stuck. They don't want to be in Hanged Man. But also, too, they have regrets. They have regrets. They regret not coming forward sooner, not making changes within the connection. And, you know, they seem to be in their fields, and they're viewing you as having a lot of change and happiness in your life. What is up with that? All right. Why do they feel the Page of Wands for you? This is what's going on in their emotions. Page of Wands, you could be connecting with a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries. Page of Wands with the Four Cups. Yeah, rejected. It's almost like this person is like, hey, collective, can I just get a little breadcrumb from you so that I know you still care? Because I feel you moving on. I smell it, I feel it. They feel it in the energy as though you've either moved on or you have someone new coming in, and they just want to hear from you, but they want you to be the one to do it. What's this Four of Cups? That Four of Cups is, again, collective doesn't want me. They don't love me anymore. They're not reaching out. Well, no, because you're not chasing. That's what this is giving, and they want you to do that. What's this Four of Cups? Temperance, Sagittarius energy. They want to fix the situation, right? They want balance to be restored. They want to heal the connection. I don't know, y'all. Maybe with this person, you've always been the one that's been the more emotional one, and this time you're not. You're just focusing on yourself and other things in your life. Do y'all have, let's see, do y'all have new love? Because this person feels like you're moving towards someone new, and it's got them in their emotions. What's going on with collective and new love? Do y'all have new love coming in? The Death card in reverse. Major Arcana for Scorpio. So you could be a Scorpio or connecting with a Scorpio or in their chart. A lot of you are still healing from this connection. And I think you're doing it by, doing something creative or, again, some sort of skill that you're learning. You're just pouring it back into yourself. But because you're coming off as a mystery high priestess to this person, they automatically feel like, well, it must be some reason. Collective is silent. Right? They're either playing some sort of game with me, like the silent treatment, or they've moved on to someone else. They can't figure it out, and that's what's driving them crazy. Because with Death card in reverse, that's a lack of change, right? You're going through a transformation, but you're not through it yet. There's things from the past that have you a little bit hung up still, and so you're just trying to kind of work through that. That's not for everybody, but it is on that sun, which is healing energy. I think most of you are like 90% there. But again, because you're deciding to work on yourself and love yourself, they're taking that as, oh, well, there must be someone else. For some of you, there might be, or it's coming in soon. But all right, what can you expect from them? Six of Pentacles. Why? With the Six of Cups, probably reaching out to you. They still want to give to this connection. And the more silent you are and the more that you focus on yourself or possibly new love at some point for some of you, the harder it's going to be. What's the Six of Cups? With the Nine of Wands. Yeah, they feel hurt. I'm not saying you hurt them, collective, but they feel wounded, right? With the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands will persevere, though. He will eventually take action. He's just a little bit guarded and defensive because, he's a victim with the Nine of Wands. But they are going to be moving towards you at some point. They still want to give to this. When I see the Six of Pentacles, it can be kind of a breadcrumb, and it always reminds me of like, I need your energy. I need something from you, right? And typically in the upright, it is reciprocated, but sometimes it's just a little breadcrumb to kind of get in the door because they can't, they can't push your energy out. You're not feeding them energy, and they can't stop thinking about you because they're just not getting anything from you. Nothing. What's going on behind the scenes? What's coming that you don't see? We've got a King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or they could just be in that energy. What's this King of Cups? With the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Why is this King of Cups here with the Four of Pentacles in reverse? What is it? We've got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is that energy of the more you hold back, it gets them fired up, right? With this King of Cups energy, again, this could be somebody that had love for you, emotion for you, but you've dropped it. Four of Pentacles in reverse. You're not holding on. And I said that earlier. This is somebody that you're no longer holding on to as tightly as maybe you did at one point. It's just too toxic, or it's too, something's gone on in this connection that brought in that devil energy. Cheating, obsessions, fear, addiction, like whatever. You're releasing that, and they energetically feel that happening, and you're letting that go. I think a lot of you also took on that King of Cups energy, whether you're male or female. This is unconditional love, and you're no longer holding on to that idea when it comes to this person or giving them that energy anymore, and they're angry. Knight of Swords. They finally are like, they can't take it anymore. That Knight of Swords, sometimes he's rushing in to cause some sort of drama. He's got something to say. What is it? The Six of Pentacles again. Yeah, I want to give to you. But again, I feel like this person, again, the more you pull away, the angrier they get. And then they come in with some sort of little breadcrumb. It's kind of like a, hey, how you doing? Without taking any accountability for anything that's happened in the past. They want to just kind of push the past under the rug. Whether this is next week or in 6 months, this is the energy that they're bringing y'all, I'm telling you, because this is a timeless reading. This is the type of person that won't apologize or take accountability. They just know that you're an Empress energy, again, male or female, and they can't let that go. You can't let that slip through your fingers. Never mind probably what made you release this person or situation to begin with. I don't see any accountability or any apology. I just see them needing your energy and needing you in their life. But what are they bringing to the table? What's your advice? What is your advice? Four of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. See, that's what happened. This is why you're releasing the devil. This is why you're releasing that attachment to this person, because something went on here with the Five of Swords. This is painful. This is, manipulative energy, somebody trying to mind up you. Playing games, right? And those games could have been avoiding, lying, cheating, or even just harsh, nasty communication where they belittled you. They made you feel insecure or wanted to make you feel insecure in some way. And Spirit saying, hold on to your values. Don't budge. You're also dealing with somebody who's very stubborn. I just finished talking about that because of the Five of Swords energy. This is, I always want to be right. I'm not going to open up. I'm not going to change my views. I just don't want to lose collective, or I don't want to lose their energy, but I want to be able to do whatever I want to do. And I'm not going to change. I also feel like that was some advice here too with the Death card in reverse. Again, it could be a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but Death in reverse is somebody that will not change. They need to go through a transformation and do some healing, but this person won't. You can't do that if you don't take accountability for your part in whatever happened here. And this goes deeper than that for this person. This person has some real healing to do, and they avoid doing it because they think that they're always right. They don't want to do the work. I'm getting kind of a little bit of a God complex here. And if you move forward with this person or you allow them back into your life, Spirit's telling you they're still bringing this. It's a power struggle. This person refuses to budge. So you need to remain guarded. What's the outcome? You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Why is this here? What is it? What's this Wheel of Fortune? Some sort of karma, some sort of big changes going in your favor. What's the Wheel of Fortune? With the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, you needed to release this person, their toxic behavior, whatever the hell that, has gone on here. Could have been a repetitive cycle for y'all with this person. But the reason is because Spirit's saying, hey, you need to get back to work, or you need to start that business, or you need to go back to school, or you need to do something here with the Eight of Pentacles that it feels like you kind of put on hold for this person, because this person's energy feels extremely draining. I feel like a lot of you guys were like giving to this person because they almost felt entitled to it. And then you said no more, and they can't believe it with the Five of Cups. You will hear from this person at some point. It'll be a different time frame for everybody, because eventually they're going to feel as though you're moving on to someone else, and it's going to anger them, whether you are or not. That's just because they don't know what the hell's going on behind the scenes. Some of them, may have heard word of mouth. Maybe you ran into this person. Maybe you're slowly pulling away from this person. But I am telling y'all, they feel somebody else coming into your life, and they don't like it. What's this Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of Pentacles? Why is this here? Why is this y'all's outcome? With the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, and also, again, another card of them trying to fix something here. I think it's when you least expect it. Some big changes. And what's happening here is you guys are so busy in some other area of your life, whether that's a relationship or something that you love doing. You're like thrown into that. Like that's what you're focusing on. You're not even focusing on this person anymore. You've already released it, or you've already begun to detach to get your happiness back. And while you're kind of living your life and doing this, you know, something unexpected had the wheels moving, right? The universe is moving that wheel in the direction that they want for you. And it's big, big changes in your life. A lot of you are manifesting a relationship, and this person's going to put time and effort into you. It's not going to be one-sided. They're going to show you very quickly, and it's getting you out of that Ten of Swords. It's a very healing energy. But I think for a lot of y'all too, this person's trying to come in and take those swords out of your back that they put in your back in the first place. What is the collective going to do with this? What's this Ten of Swords in reverse? Closing out a cycle. So there's definitely a cycle that's ended between you and someone here. Someone showing up on my table. Ace of Cups. I just told y'all you'll have somebody new that's going to put in effort. And it's destined to happen. The universe is bringing this to you, collective. It's almost like this person's going to fall out of the sky. And no wonder this person senses it. And they sense it here as well. Because here it is. The Ace of Cups is a gift from the universe. They're saying, hey guys, there's potential for love, for new love. For a lot of y'all, this will come as you complete that healing process. Like you're closing out that cycle. And for others of you, you're already there and you're just focused on things that make you happy. And then here comes a new love. You're getting like some sort of justice here with everything that you've been through. What's this Ace of Cups with the Ten of Wands? And it's going to burden someone, but it's not you. What's this Ten of Wands? So there's another 10 on that ace. What's this Ten of Wands about? The Nine of Swords. Yeah. This person can feel it. For some of you, this person had a dream or something happened where they know. Like, it's no freaking joke. What's the burden? The burden is watching you move on to new love with the Ace of Cups, because they had an empress or an emperor, and they either juggled you or they didn't make enough time for you, or their ego just got in the way and they pushed you away. So somebody is coming in to pick up that empress energy, and it's beautiful. Yay, collective. Yay, you. This person views you as attractive, boss bitch, bossin' bitchin' uppin'. Yeah, so whether you're male or female, this is like very powerful energy. This is making moves. This is being very attractive, very powerful energy, standing in your power because you've closed a cycle and you're moving on to something new with the Page of Wands. And how do you like them apples? That's what's going on. You guys, if you're wondering if you'll hear from this person, you will. But I think it comes at a time where you just don't give enough. You don't. And their karma is having to sit back and watch you elevate to this very beautiful energy. And I think for about 85% of you, it's new love if you want it. And I know y'all are going to get in the comments, I don't have anybody. It's timeless. And just because you have a new love offer in your environment doesn't mean you're going to take it. It's there to manifest. Hell, if this person sees it coming, you should see it coming too. All right, you guys, we're going to head over to the extended reading. I want to see what the hell I feel like this person is throwing up in bed. They're not having a good day. So we're going to see how this person feels about you and what kind of action they're going to take in the future. I definitely feel like they're reaching out, but I want to feel out their energy and see, is it just their ego coming in because they don't want to lose you? Or is there potential to, get this thing moving in the right direction? All right, you guys, I will see you on the extended. That link will be below in the description box and pinned in the comments section. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you hard. Love me hard back, and we'll speak soon.